The organization is made up of more than 100 CEOs and leaders from Minnesota-based companies. It includes 16 Fortune 500 firms, including United Healthcare Group, Target, and Best Buy. In total, more than 500,000 Minnesotans are employed by MBP companies. That includes health tech company Medtronic, which has operated in Minnesota since 1949. I spoke with Geoff Martha, chair and CEO of Medtronic and MBP chair, about how he is embracing new technologies. Let's take a listen.
Well, first of all, innovation is the core of what we do. We talk about innovation-driven growth, and it's AI and robotics are a big piece of that. And what they're doing together really is helping us personalize care at scale, right? So when you think about combining like AI models with things like robotics, and we're able to automate surgery. We're not replacing doctors anytime soon, but we are, guiding physicians through complex surgical procedures using the AI to help guide them through. Now, they can always override that, but, they tend not to. And it's really improving the quality of surgery, and in this case, democratizing good surgery at scale. That's just one example, but I could keep going. And one other example I'll give you is one that really resonates with people is our neuromodulation business, where we treat Parkinson's with implantable stimulators that actually stimulate the brain to mitigate Parkinson's symptoms. And now, with the use of sensing technology and cloud computing, we're able to really close that loop, listen to the brain, and then change the therapy over time, adjust that therapy to personalize it for that Parkinson's patient. So there's just some amazing advancements going on right now in the industry and at Medtronic.
That does sound amazing, Geoff. Medtronic, I know, has operated in Minnesota for more than 75 years. How has the Minnesota headquarters ecosystem elevated your company and helped shape its future?
Well, I think it all comes back to talent. First of all, there are a lot of Fortune 500 headquarters here and different concentration industry. There's no one industry dominates, but healthcare is a big piece of it in all elements of healthcare. Healthcare delivery, we have some really, very world-renowned institutions like Mayo. You've got almost every major med tech company is highly represented here, not just big companies, but mid-sized companies and startups. We've got dedicated venture investment funding for the startups here in the state. It's really a robust ecosystem and at the center of all this is the talent. And where it's really helped Medtronic is sourcing talent as we grow and expand with all this innovation, and we're growing globally. It does, innovation is a people-powered business, and there's a lot of great people here in the state that we can pull from to drive that innovation.
You also serve as the chair for the Minnesota Business Partnership. What are the key assets, Geoff, the country should know about the state of Minnesota?
Well, first of all, I don't think people realize that the state of Minnesota, we rank among the top 10 globally in terms of headquarters, Fortune 500 headquarters, on a per capita basis. No one in North America even comes close. No other state or no other country even comes close. And so there's just a lot of Fortune 500 companies here. And the Minnesota Business Partnership is a group representing the top 100 of those companies that brings them together to drive advocacy on different government policies, public-private partnerships, things of that nature, that make sure that the state remains a competitive place for business.
Why do you find that companies choose to do business in Minnesota?
Look, I think it comes back to the people that we have here. People, there's some perceptions about the state. People are hesitant to come because of the weather, the perceptions of it. But once they get here, they stay because, it's a great opportunity to have a great career in terms of all these big and small companies that are here at the state that are just very innovative companies. MedTech's a big one. Food, you get companies like General Mills and Land O'Lakes and Cargill. You have retail, like with Best Buy, going all the way back to the Dayton family. And other, and Target, that goes back to the Dayton family. Just a wide array of companies. So you can have a great professional career, but also personally, you can have a great life here. It's healthcare is prevalent, great schools, great restaurants, arts, the arts and sports. We have all major sports teams, and we have a major university really embedded downtown in the University of Minnesota, right there between Minneapolis and St. Paul, which is unique to have that kind of large academic research university right downtown. So all of these things support this robust economy that we have that allows people to have a great, like I said, great a career, but also a great life.
Medtronic recently launched a new 10-year initiative called Medtronic Spark. What more can you tell us about this and what it hopes to achieve?
Well, really, the goal here is to kind of further this labor force that we have, and particularly targeting those that may not be in a position to get a 4-year college degree, even a 2-year college degree, and providing them, though, a pathway to the workforce. And so, as you know, and you've heard, many industries are suffering from not having the right talent to support their growth, and we're feeling that in Minnesota too. And to augment that and to mitigate that issue, we've started Spark, where we're really trying to create 1 million jobs, or connect 1 million people to tech jobs in the state and even outside the state. This is a global program, actually, that Medtronic started through credentialing and education. So we introduced people at a young age, high school and even below, to technology, and then as they go throughout their life, we were providing them with funding for education, including college scholarships, as well as credentialing. So if they don't choose a college education, credentialing that sets them up for tech jobs, particularly in healthcare.
All right, thanks again to Geoff Martha, Chair and CEO of Medtronic and Chair of the Minnesota Business Partnership, for that interview. Well, I also had the chance to speak with Kurt Zellers. He's